In this video, I'll be discussing about Google Sheets and some of its useful features. The outline is as follows. I'll begin with the basic facts about how to create a Google Sheet and do some basic formatting. Then we'll study about some functions that we can insert in Google Sheets, how to perform sorting, filtering, how to create charts, and how to do data validation. Let us start with the basic facts about Google Sheets. For Google Sheets, you can click on Google Apps, Sheets. This will open the interface for Sheets. And for creating a new blank sheet, you can click on Blank. This will open an untitled spreadsheet. And the first thing that we can do is give it an appropriate name. Let the name be database. Spreadsheet consists of rows and columns, and there are cells. The columns are designated as alphabets and the rows are designated as numbers. Each cell is identified by an address, and the address is the column name followed by the row number. So the address of this cell is B6, the address of this cell is D11, and so on. Within each cell, you can add values. So first, let me begin with adding the heading for a table, say name, serial number, designation, salary. Next, I would like to make the heading as bold. So select the cells and click on bold. I want to align them at the center. So accordingly, select the alignment. Now let me add some values. Now the serial number, because we already know it is going to be sequential, so there is an easier way to add sequences in Sheets. You just need to select two cells, then click on this solid square that you can see over here in the bottom right corner, and while clicking, just drag it. So on doing so, you'll find that the numbers are automatically updated. This is an easier way out to add the serial number in a table. So accordingly, you can complete the table with other values. Next is the grid lines. As you can see over here, they don't have any border as of now. So I would like to add border to the table. So select the table and click on borders, all borders. You can change the color of the text. Simply select the cells and click on text color. You can change the background of the cells. Select the cells, click on fill color, and accordingly you can change the background. Then you can see here assistant manager. This whole term is not completely visible. So one of the options is that you can resize the columns like this to accommodate the data, or you can resize the rows also in the same way like this. Another option is that if you want that this data should be shown within this width of the column, then you need to select the column, or accordingly you can select the cell also. So right now I'm selecting the column and go to text wrapping and click on wrap. So this will ensure that whatever text is written, it will be visible on the screen and not hidden. Next, you can delete and insert rows and columns. Here, if I want to insert a column onto the right, so I'll right click on this column and click on insert one right. I want to insert a row above or below this cell, so accordingly you can click, say, insert one above. Fine. And you can delete the rows and columns in the same way. Right click and click on delete column. And sometimes it is required that you don't want to delete the column but just want that it is hidden. So that is also possible. Right click in a column and then click on hide column. The column named B is hidden. And if you want to unhide it, you can click on these arrows and it will be shown back. In the same way, you can hide rows also, like this. Right click and then hide row. Now within a single sheet, Google Sheet, you can create multiple subsheets also. So here at the bottom, you can see over here, by default, it is named as Sheet 1. You can rename this sheet by clicking on this drop down and then click on rename. So let this be Employee 1 sheet. And if I want to add multiple subsheets, so you'll click on plus sign over here, add sheet. So another sheet is added. Let me rename it as Employee 2 and so on. Then if you want to delete a particular sheet, just click on the drop down. You'll find the other options, like you can duplicate the sheet. Then you can hide the sheet also. Okay, you can move the sheet also. And you can delete the sheet also. So here it is asking me for the confirmation. So I've deleted the sheet. Let me add some sheets like this. And you can reorder the sheets also very easily. So for example, I want to move sheet number 4 towards extreme left. So I'll simply drag it. That is how you can move the sheets from one place to another. Another, of course, option is that if you click on the drop down, you'll see these options, move left and move right. You can align the text vertically also here. So if I want that this particular row, the text should appear vertically in the middle, then I'll just select the row and click on this vertical alignment option and I'll select the middle alignment. So this is how the text can be aligned vertically. And for horizontal alignment, already we know that this option is there, left, center and right. So accordingly you can choose as per your need.